first and foremost,
hello, and I'm so glad to be back. Hopefully this phone will not fall. I had to wrap my hair up, so this is the second half of that video. I had started talking about something that may not be in my best interest to talk about at this point, so I cut the video off. And we'll get into all of that stuff as you get to know me and what I think about things in this world according to what my God has told me and how things are. And we're not even going to get into that. I'm here for high vibrational activities. Give me a second. Okay, so I had to grab all of my makeup from my salon because the colors that I wanted was not in the pocketbook that I was carrying around today. Yeah, this is the stuff I do, guys. Peek in my face before I put my makeup on. Look, I'm not really used to these nails, so getting the crackers in my eyes is a little bit harder than normal. I don't want to poke my daggone eyeball out. So, yeah. Anyway. What we talking about today? We talking about healing. Healing. Because we are healing our mind, body, and spirit. So, I'm going to tell you about a little thing I went through just recently. A little privacy for us, huh? Little thing I went through just recently. And, you know, God is amazing in the sense of, as you grow, you will not go back to the things that you used to do. Once you know, hit a mature level, and we know that's all about maturity anyway. Once you grow past something, you can't really go back to doing that thing. It wasn't beneficial for you anymore. One, or you've learned the lesson that you needed to learn at the time for that particular time in your life. And as you grow, you have to move on because there's more to learn and more to grow. There are things to do. Now, I don't want to be serious like, oh, life, you know, life. I don't want to speak into existence things that people take for granted. When people speak things out of their mouth, be very careful of what you say and what you speak, because those things come into fruition. They do. And you don't think about it because we've gotten so willy-nilly with our mind and our mouth these days to say whatever comes to mind, that we don't realize the impact that it actually has. And I used to tell people this all the time and didn't realize, I mean, I realized it because I try to be careful about what I say, but I'm not perfect either. So there are times where I would say some things and then like realize, oh, that probably wasn't the most appropriate thing to say, you know? So I'm trying my best to curve my tongue and making sure that I'm not leaving a trail of damage along the way in my life or anywhere. That's just how I've always been. So, now that I'm at a higher conscious level, let me just say I'm awake. If anybody don't know what I'm talking about, then you're in the wrong video. I'm not going there. Okay? Awake, in my opinion, is a higher conscious level of who you are, which puts you on a different dimension. It puts you on a different time. It allows you to see that you can actually change your life, change your time, I call time zone, and your timeline. If you make one decision, you know you can go left or right, and it can mean a whole different thing depending on which way you go with it. So, in saying that, I ask people to remember, keep in mind the things that you say, period, out your mouth and to other people. And once we do that, we'll realize that no, let me say this. Know yourself. Know yourself before you try to know other people, before you get into relationships, before any of that stuff. Because when you don't realize what you're putting out there. You don't realize what you're attracting. You have to know who you are to know what you want. If you just think you know what you want and go out there and find it, you'll find that you'll spend a lot of years, a whole lot of years, trying to achieve that thing that you want. If you get there, you may find out you spent a long time on something you don't really want. It was the idea of it. And you get it, and you're like, okay, why at certain points in my life, this thing don't seem like it want to act right? Well, I find in my mind that it's not for me. And we can get stuck in a situation trying to make something work that isn't designed to work. It's not designed to work forever. It was designed to work for a period of time. Us as humans sometimes don't recognize the signs, or in my mind, what I've broken it down to, spiritually, ego and pride. And the Bible speaks about pride coming before the fall. You're a prideful person and you're not willing to let down your ego and be prideful, best believe there's some fall coming. And I ask God every day to rid me of my pride, because I'm trying not to be I'm proud of the accomplishments I've had. All power to Him. I don't take the glory for that. I'm proud of what I have. I'm happy about what I have, and my children, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of things, but I'm not proud, puff my chest up, I'm better than you proud. Not that. Now, I can admit, I may have even gotten that way with my marriage. Hence, there is no more. And that's when you think you've been with somebody for so long that you're secure. Surely. And especially when you communicate with that person that you're with, that this thing is for life. But when you realize that you're not being treated fairly, and you're not being treated good, and that it could become very toxic, trying so hard to keep that thing that you both promised. Well, yeah, that person will promise it to you as long as you're pouring all of your everything into them, and they can just sprinkle dust on you and treat you as if you're not valuable. And I know I got value. I've known that from way back. Always have known that. Everybody should know they have value. But I always thought I had a high value. I just decided, or no, let me get it right. I didn't know myself. So in not knowing myself, when I attract things that trigger me, at one point I knew the trigger was a trigger to say go. Somehow over time that trigger was more like fight, fight, fight. Now come on, we can get past it. Come on, fight, we can get past it. And letting other people tell you what's normal in a marriage or a long-term relationship. I'm going to tell you now, if I don't say anything else, stop it. Stop letting people tell you that certain things in a marriage is normal. When you know, and I know, and whoever's listening to this know that there is something in you that says something is not right. Guess what that is? It's called your intuition. It's called your source to God. It's called what God gave everyone. But some people get pricked, triggered. That didn't feel good. That felt a little strange. Yeah, pay attention to those things. All of them. Some says run, some say fight, and some says, okay, I understand. You got to figure out which one means what. And that's on some real stuff. Like, that's on some real stuff, discernment. But you have to know yourself to be able to discern. If you don't know yourself, you won't be able to discern. You won't. And if you allow other people in your life talking in your ear, getting in your brain and getting in your heart, who wants to twist it around to make it come out for their benefit, then you will lose your discernment. That's where the confusion come in. Because you're still trying to conform to somebody else's wishes when it ain't right. Something ain't right about the whole situation. So you need to discern why you're feeling that way. Do not ignore your pricks. Your pricks. Your pricks of the spirit. Your spirit will be pricked. Do not ignore that. That is a sign from the Most High God that something is not quite right. And you might want to check it. And I ignored it to the point where that prick became normal. The prick became, oh, brush it off. Oh, that's just the way they are. Or they just, they do that. No, it gets worse and worse. And anybody that I can tell this, and anybody that can relate to this, anything that you've ever gone through, if you do not listen to that prick and turn about face, or sit down and really dig in yourself and understand what that is, and go along with the flow, then whatever that was is going to get worse. It's not going to get better. You can get better, but that situation will not. Especially if it's entanglements going on, or partners, or husbands, or whoever. Friendships, mother, dad, son, relationships. If one is doing it out of what they can get out of it, and not for the unity and the unity of the whole, then the other person trying is gonna, their energy is being vampired. They're being sucked of all positive energy, of all hope, wishes, dreams, everything. And this person over here is gonna spin their tires and spin it so many different ways, spit some bullshit out, and you grab onto them little pieces thinking, oh, we made some progress. No, they were called breadcrumbs. They were called little dust, little fairy dust. You just sprinkle some little fairy dust on your head, and she be alright for right now. She's back to La La Land. Let me go over here and finish doing what I'm doing. No, absolutely no. And that's just my experience. And I'm just talking about, relationships, and let's be real about it. Like, I was really badly, deeply hurt by my husband, and I was with him for technically 28 years, legally 30. With all those years together, and it ended. It ended, and it ended bad. It ended very bad, and it ended very, 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 very bad because I didn't listen to all those pricks years, and in the years. I didn't listen to any of that stuff. I was going to fix this. I was going to make this right. I was going to forgive and forget. I did all the things the Bible tells you to do. Forgive and da-da-da-da-da, and work on it and all that, and what you want to do for your husband, and make sure, understand there are rules. There are rules to a marriage too, even in the Bible. And I could get into that. Boy, I'm going to dig into that. One day I'm going to really open up the Bible and go through those verses and really, but I'm such on another level right now that I just see it, and I can help you out and I can keep it moving. But to dig through that, I'll dig through that a little bit more when it's time for me to be ready for a husband. I'm not ready for that, and I thought I was. I'm like, forget it. He don't want to be here. He don't want to be here. You know what? He can go do whatever he want to do, and best believe Renee's gonna find another husband. Come on, it's not. I'm going to find me another husband. And, no, I won't. No, I won't. My husband will find me. because I ain't looking for nothing. A man that finds a wife finds a good thing. A woman ain't looking for nothing. She's the prize. You're looking. I'm not looking. And that's how it's supposed to be. Men are on the prowl. They look. And this is an epiphany to me and you right now as I speak. Men are on the prowl and they're looking for a wife, really. They just keep running into all these other potentials. And they're going to take advantage of the potentials. As long as the potentials let them take advantage of them. You're a potential wife, but you're not a wife. You can get mad all you want to. I am a potential wife. I am a wife to someone soon. Well, not soon. Woo. I'm a wife to someone. But a lot of wives right now aren't really wives. They got the title, but they're not wives. They are the mistress. The husbands are still looking for wives. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. And boy, when we get that in our head, we'll understand that we are the prize. And then when you understand that you are the prize, then you carry yourself like the prize. And the ones that's out here hunting, keep hunting somewhere else. Because I ain't no hunt. I'm not no piece of meat. I'm not no conquer. I'm not some, oh, I'm going to get that over there. No, baby. No, baby. No. No. I ain't that one. That's where possessiveness come in, control come in, all of that stuff. Grown men are still playing little boy games. Higher level, higher devil. Same shit. Grown men are still playing little boy games. They still out here cheating on the wives, cheating on the girlfriends, sleeping with this one, that one, and some men too. Okay? I'm saying. And women, same way. I ain't gonna cut no slack on us. Humans are humans. Good, bad. We all got good and bad in us. Okay? Man, woman, we all got masculine and female traits to us. Some women have more masculine traits, and I guess they recognize themselves as gay or bi or whatever, and some men vice versa. So I don't know how. Yeah. Oh shit! Hey, I know and I don't know, and I ain't got time for that because that ain't my thing. I'm just saying that people play games. People play around and they're doing these things, sleeping with people and doing all that manipulative stuff because they're still searching for something. Whether it be themselves, probably, and I would say probably the 50% or 49% of marriages that don't work, the don't work ones are the ones that don't know themselves. And the other one either don't know themselves or are still looking for that one for them. It's a lot of things that happen. The world is shifting. It's shifting. It's shifting to everything. Like, you see more African Americans having businesses and getting their grind on, especially in this thing. Yo, let me tell you something. Our minds is going, whoa, whoa, whoa. There got to be a different way. People are waking up to a whole lot of things. The economics is making people wake up. Heartbreak is making people wake up. Like poverty, things are making people wake up. Like, hold up, this something that we've been doing all our lives, working and working and working and working. Y'all been telling us to work harder, work harder, work harder, work harder. And somebody told me that a long time ago. Don't work harder, work smarter. And let me tell you something. I used to get offended by that. They used to prick my spirit. You know why? Because someone told me a long time ago, work hard. Be a hard worker. Work hard. Be a hard worker. I am, still going to be it. But guess who I'm going to work that hard for? Work it. Renee. If I worked as hard as I worked out there for whatever years, 18 till 49, busting my butt for other people, and it wasn't all 49 because for the last, I ain't gonna lie, 14 years it's been on my own dime. I don't work for people. I clocked in for that 2 years from my marriage falling apart, and I clocked out in June. Clocked out forever. Not gonna punch nobody's clock no more. Just not gonna do it. It ain't for me. I'm gonna put any hours in, 8 hours a day like that. I need to put 8 hours a day like that here, and that's how that's gonna go. So, in saying that, I'm gonna cut my hair down, guys. Hold on. Oh no, not with that. I will not. Okay, I'm gonna do it with my hands because it's not working with my. I don't feel like going to get the comb. I done jumped out the video a couple of times. I'm already on 20 minutes, so yeah, this is how we're gonna do it with our fingers today, because honestly, I don't feel like getting the comb, so we're gonna finger this bad boy out today and finish this video. Okay, so alright, I'm all about good vibes. Good vibes. And I want to teach. I definitely want to teach people more awareness of their surroundings, their consciousness, the people they hang around, your energies, your you know, and I can give it to you on all kinds of levels, because I am faith-based on everything. I believe in God, and I believe in the power of God and all the powers of God, and I don't even know them all, but I know is way more than we keep limiting him as having, and therefore we're limiting ourselves as having. Right? If you limit God and put him in a box, you in a box. When you open up your spirit to the magnitude, possible magnitude of what God can do in your life, you open up a whole nother world. And I done hopped onto the other side, at least peeked on that sucker. I'm halfway over there. I got a few little ends to tie up, and I'm gonna say that because I do. Now, the marriage was a big step, but I'm actually on the other side. I can see. I can see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It is. I can see all the obstacles in my way. I can. I can. God is good. And I'm about to get it. And we about to get it. Anybody that's on my channel, we about to step it up. We leveling up. We about to make legacies and empires around here. Believe me. And I might be talking some. I'm talking that because I believe that. And if you're hanging there with me, if you don't put some faith plus works, faith needs work to work together. You need, if you don't have no works with your faith, it's dead, it's done. So this is my faith. I'm putting in this work. And on your end, for whatever it is that you have in your life, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, if you ain't putting in that work, then all your faith is dead. It ain't gonna go nowhere. So I'm gonna stop messing around and trying to be perfect, and I already know God got me. So I'm gonna go ahead and say what I need to say on these videos on a regular basis, and stop being so, trying to be so perfect. I'll catch my slip and slip back up in there and keep it moving. I've learned how to move and flow in my own self, and I'm very comfortable with that. I am very comfortable with who I am, and I'm very comfortable with who I've become and who I am becoming, and it's more to come, and I'm so excited about it. And I want people to understand how I got here. Don't look at me in awe and admirations, and don't praise me. I hope that you give all the praise to God, because that's who I'm giving it to. And now I'm going to give some to myself, because he gave me the permission to do that, because I have enough confidence in myself to know he works in me. So this power is going to come out of me. But know that I'm saying that any power that I have is all from God. Ain't none from me. And I'm about to show this thing, baby. I'm about to get this. You hear me? Like you ain't, it's yummy. Didn't I say that? It's a yummy. God is amazing. Amazing. So, I've lost some people. It is what it is. And that's going to happen. I had some friends since kindergarten. A whole lot of them. Before kindergarten. First grade, middle school, elementary school. I've lost some friends. We do it all of our lives. We grow. We grow and we move. And we lose friends along the way. But now the losing of the friends isn't painful. I know some of it is necessary. Ooh, that was an eye boogie for real. Did y'all see that? And I'm going to show it on camera. That was a real, like a whole real eye boogie. That joint was like, wow. Anyway. Huh. See, such is life. And we're going to keep it rolling. Eye boogies and all. Life is beautiful. And literally, I've gotten to the point where I can instantly, not instantly, I'm going to get there. Ooh, I'm going to get there. And when I get there, baby, I'm really going to have to be a little bit careful about what I'm saying. I'll probably be a mouse then, like, for some porcupines come out of somebody's booty. No, I don't think those lines. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, harvest time. It's harvest time. It's harvest time because I went on my first solo trip in April, and then I actually went on another one in July, and no, August, the end of August. Just a little quick trip just to clear my mind, my space, and everything. I didn't shoot a video then because I want to be more careful about when I'm saying I'm leaving my home. There's been some fishy stuff going on at my home. Let me just put that out there. Yo, let me tell you, people are off the chain. People are off the chain, and they think like I don't know what's going on. I have had people put stuff in my gas tank. I have had people busting bottles in my driveway. I don't live that life. I don't live that life. I'm telling you, I don't live that life. I have picked out my gun now. What? Yes, I done turned it to my mother. So I done picked out my guns, and in the process of getting my permit, because I ain't playing no games. People are tripping. And I'm about to get some cameras installed too. So I haven't gotten that done, but that's coming soon. But whoever's doing it is going straight to jail. They're not passing go, and they're not collecting $200. Either that or they're going to catch a bullet in their asses. One or the other. I mean, I would prefer the jail. I would prefer none of them for anybody. But if you want to make a choice and keep making these little stupid little things you're doing, then I'll happily send you to jail with nothing. I will happily put a bullet in your ass with nothing. I'm protecting my home and my people and myself. And I am a good person. I don't deal with low vibrational people. So to have low vibrational energies to invade my space, that does something different to me. Where other people, you know, my space is very, very important. My space in my house, my space in my time, and my space with my kids, very important to me. And if I feel like it's some low vibrational energies coming in my spot, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have big, mad problems. So that's for anybody out there that might be watching my video and think I don't know what's going on. Think I don't know what's going on. You're going to catch a bullet or you're going to catch a jail sentence. And I ain't going to have no remorse about it. None. Get your orders straight. Get your papers straight and your things straight. If you have children, you might want to get babysitters or somebody who's going to take care of your children while you're gone to jail. Off of that subject, I had to get that in real quick because we know people follow you around on social media when they act like they don't, and they do the most. And I don't know what the deal is, but I don't bother people, and I stay to myself. And I got my circle of people who we don't deal with grown people around here. We're grown peoples around here. We don't mess with children and their little stuff that they be doing. So. Grown people will handle things like grown people do. I think I had to blow off some steam because I tried to give high vibes on my video. I really do. And I found out when I try to get to the high vibes, I have to bring the lower vibrational stuff in to let people know that I do understand. But that was a whole nother thing. My whole point of telling you that was to tell you that it's gotten really crazy, where people that don't even know you, like they don't even know you. So if you want to get to know me, how about I change it around? See how it takes me a second, but I'll have to flip it real quick. If you want to get to know me, listen to my videos. And if you are a hater, okay, I don't know what to tell you. Somewhere in your mind, you got some false information. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Renee don't mean no malice, no harm on nobody. I don't do sneaky shit. I don't do backhanded shit. I don't do that shit. So whoever is doing the things that they want to keep doing, know that all of that stuff is coming back on you tenfold. I'm a child of God. Stop it. I'm warning you. I'm not trying to do God's job. See, I could say nothing. I can say absolutely nothing. It's built in me to warn people when I see things coming. And it's built in me to even warn my enemy when I see things coming. You keep messing with a child of God and you're going to catch it. By God, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And I'm going to let him have it. But I'm going to give you one official. Cut it out. Oh, my God's coming. You don't want none of that. You don't want